Coach, obviously we talked after the game briefly, but you know, obviously not how you draw up the opener. That you had some consequences that you didn't anticipate. But you know, what are the positives you take away from today? What are you know, some of the things that you felt like check boxes for you today?
Well, I mean, we're a totally different team than last year. Obviously, the person beside me, it's great to have her back out on the court, and having her in Sheridan, actually, and unfortunate Sheridan had to come out of the game. But, you know, with, you know, we just knew that we had to have ball handlers, and we didn't have a lot of ball handlers today. And, you know, so we tried to work on a lot of different things, and, you know, pleased for playing hard, the effort. We defended not too bad. But we just didn't finish with box outs, and everybody's got to be able to do that. We have to have better flow on offensive end, so we got to have a lot of work on that. But just overall, when I called to play or tried to execute, we did those things, you know. And like I said to you, those threes are going to fall for us. They just didn't tonight, you know. And it's contagious. If people knock down shots, they're going to knock down shots. If they miss, people are going to keep missing. So, but you know, again, just pleased at the effort.
Yeah, and some of those kids, you know, like Ellie Lewis, you want her to keep shooting, right? That's her role. Couldn't get one to go tonight, but you didn't see the confidence really waver. And she was a kid that was probably in a bigger role today than she expected to be a week ago, right? So,
oh, definitely. Yeah. You know, it's, you know, I thought Sheridan would be in there like Lydia a good 30 minutes. So, right. You know, Ellie got a lot of extra minutes that, like you said, probably wasn't happening, but she's a shooter. Her, Ella, and Sheridan are shooters, and that's their job. We just have to learn that if the shot's not falling, maybe take it off the bounce, do a 15-foot shot to see it go into the basket. But no, I'd have those three shoot all the time, you know, and it'll fall for them.
Lydia, how good did it feel to be back on the court? It's been a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I love playing with this team. You know, we have a lot of people that fight, and you know, it's great when everybody is in together, but I mean, it's been really awesome, you know, being able to gel and, you know, start to get the offense flowing, start to get the team flowing, so it's been really great.
Coach, what's the timeline on Tanaya as well as Janiyah Hayward in terms of injury?
Yeah, I mean, T should be back hopefully in 2 weeks. We really need her. If we had her on the court today, it'd been a totally different ballgame. T was probably played the best out of everybody at the point, just because her speed and everything. So we're hoping, you know, she'll miss probably 4 games. So, you know, we just have to continue to develop with that. And with everybody else, you know, it's always day to day and that type of stuff. So.
And given Kmar's exposure at point this year and really not having played a lot of point in her career, even in high school, how do you think that grows her as the season goes along in being sort of like a Swiss Army knife for you, right?
I mean, she's got to play 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of like Bart had to do the same thing. They're like the 2 point guards now since our 2 point guards are out. You know, so Kay's been playing really well in practice. She's a pass first point guard, which I prefer. She really looks to pass to others to get the, you know, that gel going that way, and you know, so for her, this was kind of like, you know, her dress rehearsal, but it was real. So, you know, she'll learn so much. I was pleased. It's hard playing point guard when people are just on you every second. I mean, I played it my whole life. It's not fun, but, well, I had fun. But, you know, she's going to grow, and it's going to be so much better. Our next game will be so much better because she had this type of experience.
Right. Her situation right now feels a little bit like Primo's last year, where she's like kind of growing into that point guard role a little bit, but she's a similar kind of player, really active at the top of the defense, and so that's what it kind of feels like. But Lydia, is it a little bit of a shift for you? Like, you're at Canisius, you're more of a role player. Now you're coming in here, and you're needed to be more of probably what you were in high school. Be a star, be a scorer, be you know, be a big time player. Are you still kind of finding that groove again?
I would say, you know, finding the groove because I've been out for so long because of my knee. You know, if coach has me step up in a position, I'm gonna do it. And I would say the only, you know, groove I'm trying to get back into is just playing again. You know, I've been out for a year, so I think, and that goes for everybody on the team. If coach gives us a position to step up to, I think everybody's gonna, take that on the head and be like, I'm gonna tune in and I'm gonna do it. So I would just say getting back to playing overall because of past injury has been my biggest, step right now.
Coach, quickly, obviously you had a lot of new faces there, but I wanted to talk about Brianna real fast. She's listed, 6'1" on the thing? We always thought she was about 6'3" in high school, right? Big kid. And wonderful defending the rim, right? So I thought I had her for 5 blocks. I think they had her officially for 3 on the books. But what does she bring to you moving forward? How does it change what you're trying to do both offensively and defensively to have a little more length?
Yeah. I mean, for us, she's got to score down low. I mean, she's our person that needs to score down low for us.
Okay.
And this was good to play against somebody else because they were extremely physical. Their 2-5 players fouled out. And so she needed that. And she gets better and better and better and better. And so, she has to be our go-to, period, down low. She has to be. And then she's a great rim protector. I mean, and she's got a good basketball IQ. You teach her something and she gets it. And as a freshman, that's very difficult. And so, for us, last year we started from scratch. Everybody's learning everything at the same time. Now we have people that know what they're doing, and now the freshmen are kind of behind. She has done a great job of understanding, and I think that's the basketball IQ.
Looking ahead to Thursday, what are kind of some objectives, I guess, for each of you that you want to kind of try to focus on improving on from tonight?
I think as a team we need to take care of the ball and get up good shots. I think that was something we really struggled with today, was having a consistent offense and consistent flow. And I think once we start getting it in, getting it out, once our offense flows, things start to flow. Once we get stops on defense, things start to flow, box out. So I think for us it's focusing on the little things, because the little things are going to translate to the rest of the game. So I would just say it's this week at practice, it's going to be tuning into boxing out, tuning into jump into the ball, all the little things that are going to translate to make it a bigger game for us.
And we just have to be better all the way around. Now that we have a game under our belt, we have to be more physical. We have to be better on the defensive end, dominate on the boards, and get good shots and make shots. But we have to, our goal is always to get to the free throw line 18 times, but you can't shoot 56%. And so, we did those little things, but if you only have 18 turnovers, then you have more possessions to score the ball.
Indeed.
Thanks, guys.
Great, thank you.